Yo, what's going on, guys? And today we're talking about Trey Jemison, who's averaged 7.5 points, 5 rebounds, and a block a game so far with the Grizzlies, 12 games. And if you guys didn't know, I found out about this guy at Summer League when I was there. I was watching him and I was like, damn, I really like the build on this dude. And Trey, he's the guy who played at UAB, and he so far has been a person who's bounced around the NBA as a first-year player, which is crazy to think about because he was with Washington for a few games, and now obviously he's been with Memphis, who's needed like a bigs because of all the injuries that they've had, and they played against my Wizards, who obviously aren't a great team. And Gigi Jackson had 19 points. Jay Laravia, who's been heating up as of late, has had 16 points. I know the efficiency isn't there for Jake yet, but it's awesome. But Trey Jemison had killed it. The man on the two-way literally helped Memphis have a 66-50 advantage in the paint and a 53-28 rebound advantage. He was out there. I mean, I've always talked about this. Grabbing rebounds physically demoralizes your opponent because you're imposing your will. So, not only did Trey Jemison had a great game with 24 points and a bunch of rebounds, John Conchard had 10 rebounds, Jordan Goodwin had 12 boards, and we even saw Taylor Jenkins said that Jemison's aggressiveness early helped set the tone for Memphis. And it was just, having a guy like Trey Jemison who loves to get to the rebound, who shown that he had 5 of his 6 rebounds on offense. And that's what's going to get him to have a chance to be a long-term player in the NBA. And I think we see with Trey Jemison, who had 14 first-half points, was able to go out there, use that hook shot, was just hitting it. But for me, I think you go out here and you look at a guy like Trey Jemison, and he's the perfect backup center for today's modern NBA in terms of his size. He's like 6'10", I want to say, and 240. Nice build. Yeah, he's 24 years old, but 260, my apology. But he played at Clemson. He played at UVA. He's a very, very, very polished prospect also. He's a genius. This guy had an offer to go to Harvard. He passed up Harvard to go to Harvard and Alabama to go to Clemson. And he was a guy that in college was one of the best defensive players. He was on one of the best defensive teams. And I think he has the motor. I saw it during the, summer league that he was a guy who just nonstop loves to get it, loves to play it. And yeah, his build is more of that screen setter, rim running, rebounding big who operates within the basket, will put everything away. But I like it. He's strong, mobile, and yeah, obviously he needs to work on some things, but his ability to finish within the paint, just be super strong, set good screens for his teammates on offense, and rebound, and actually be a good shot blocker who has the strength to go against guys like Jokic and stuff. It's good. Obviously, he has no shooting range, doesn't really pass much, but he's a guy that I think has shown that he could be a solid backup big man in the NBA who has enough mobility to block shots, has good drop cover skills, and is a good rebounder. I mean, he's a Portsmouth guy, so